Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your man, Uncle Demi, and I'm here again with an extremely big banger for y'all, man, because this right here is the Playmaking Shot Creator. And to say that this is a meta build is almost is an understatement. This build is literally everywhere. Everybody has a play shot, man. I'll be honest with you, I'm tired of seeing them. When the game first came out, they were literally the most toxic build on the game. It just made them even more prevalent. They were everywhere because every single moving shot was going in. You didn't even have to have badges. It was crazy. I was having nightmares. Literally, I was tired of seeing them. I didn't want to play them. Literally, I can remember vividly saying, I'm not playing these shot creators, bro. I'm not playing them. Nope. No, coach. Don't put me in the game, coach. I don't want that smoke. So, of course, you know I got to drop this banger for you, man. And I'm going to go ahead and hop right into it, man. Let's get it, man. Volume 3. Let's go. So, you want to go, of course, with the shooting and playmaking pie chart. Self-explanatory, man. Right? Then you want to go with the high speed and acceleration. That's pretty obvious also. Right? And then here, this is where things pretty much, everybody has their own preference of how they want to make their build, right? But to me, as a play shot, you're shooting threes, you're out there in the top. So this right here, you don't even want to waste your time much with it. One thing I'll say is just go ahead and get your driving layup. That's all you need to get. That's all you're going to do. When you get to the rack, just get a layup, right? Or if you want to, you can go ahead and get your driving dunk, right? It doesn't matter, man. Either or, I'm going here with the driving layup. I feel like that's just the best to do for me because, you know, it's just literally you're going to be at the 3-point line every time. All right, so shooting threes. So it doesn't make any sense to go there and waste any badges at all on that build. You want to max all this out to get the 22 max badges. All right. Then, of course, you want to max out your pass accuracy and your ball handling. And then you want to go this to a 66. All right. That's going to get you right at 22 badges. All right. You want to go at 22. Right. And the reason being is because you want to get some defensive badges. You're going to be a great defensive player. All right. So you want to max out your perimeter defense, your lateral quickness, your steals. You want to max out your defensive rebound, your offensive rebound, and then the remaining goes onto this blocking so you can get 10 badges, right? To me, I feel like defense is so important, right? Defensive badges is so important to the fact that for the simple point that it's so easy right now for just anybody to get in the court and just hit shots. You got to be able to have some type of defensive badges to be able to stay relevant when it comes on the defensive side, especially if you have a nice glass cleaning lockdown or a paint beat setting screens on you and you're trying to guard there's another play shot. It can get difficult, especially in these competitive games, especially in comp gameplay, right? So if you look at this build, it's solid up and down. I see a lot of people make a lot of mistakes putting badges up here. For what? Why are you doing that? You're going to literally shoot 95% of the time at the 3-point line. If you're going to the basket and you're doing a layup, most of the time you're wide open anyway. All right, don't put too much time and effort in here. You want to focus on the bread and butter, what you're going to be doing, shooting and playmaking, right? Keep it there. Body type, it doesn't really matter. For me, you can go up to 6'4" or you can go to 6'5", right? Whichever one you feel comfortable with. I'm going with 6'4" because I just feel like I want to keep that ball handling as high as possible, and I don't want to have to wait to get that high ball control. And also, if you're going 6'5", you're just losing a little bit of quickness. So let's just keep it at 6'4". That's my preference, but you can do either or, right? 6'4", 6'5" is not bad, all right? Then, of course, you want to lower your weight all the way down because now you have the 92 acceleration, 88 speed, the 71 vert, right? You want to go ahead and then get your wingspan, and you want to make that all the way down to 76. So now you have an 89 ball control, you have an 88 3, and you have an 87 mid-range. I don't know how that comes out like that, where you actually have a higher 3-point shot than mid-range, but I'll take it, all right? Of course, you want to go with your shot creating takeover. That's just, I mean, obviously your play shot, right? So here you have it, the playmaking shot creator, and literally, you know, again, like I said, Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, Kemba Walker, these guys exemplify nasty playmaking shot creators. They can get the shot off anytime they want from any position, 1 foot, 2 foot, you know, from the mid-range, anywhere across the court, they can hit it. There's no gripes for me on these similarities. Now let's go ahead and get this build to a 99 real quick. Whenever 2K decides it wants to load up, there we go. All right. So then from here, you can do contact finisher, giant slayer. Really doesn't matter. Let's just go with contact finisher. And then for your shooting, of course, you want to go difficult shots. The difficult shots, Hall of Fame. I like quick draw on silver. Some people like it higher, but you can do it either way you want, right? You want to get your green machine. You want to get your hot zone hunter, right? And then you can either go, this is, again, your preference. You can either go dead eye, catch and shoot, but me, volume shooter, right? Volume shooter boosts his shot percentage as shot attempts secured throughout the game. And if you're a play shot, then most likely 99% of the time you're gonna have the ball in your hand, so it's gonna be rare for you to do a catch and shoot. You're not gonna be in the corner, and most likely you're gonna rarely get dead eye shots, right? But you're damn sure gonna be need your hot zones, your range extender. The green machine is toxic. Of course, difficult shots is what, I mean, come on, you're a shot creator, and this is what they do. They go behind screens, they fade, shoot limitless threes. I mean, it's just a solid build. It's a very unstoppable build at the perimeter, right? These are the badges that you definitely can go with to get you going, all right? Now, this is where things get extremely tricky, all right? So what I'll say is this, right? A lot of people need to have the dimer. If you're a good point guard, you need to have that dimer to help out your other guys, all right? You want to have your quick first step. You got to have handles for days. If you don't understand how you can be with not having handles for days, you want to be able to have the handles for days, your quick first step, right? You want to get your space creator, get that on gold, right? You want to get your ankle breaker, get that on gold. If you want to go Hall of Fame with it, you can go Hall of Fame with it. No gripes about that. I think that for the most part, most guards are going to have handles for days, quick first step. They're going to have dimer, they're going to have ankle breaker and space creator. This is where things get a little tricky. I play with a lot of different guys, and some of them go with the floor general. Some of them like to go with unpluckable. Some of them like to go with tight handles, and some like to go with stop and go. Me personally, I just think stop and go is just crazy. I look at stop and go and I see how OP it can be. So that's just, again, this is my preference. I see a lot of guards with different badges. I know a lot of them, you know, especially when they run with me, they put Live City Passer on, they get the floor general on too to help out. So there's a lot of things you can do. But I think like for the basis, this is what, you know, most people start off with, and then you start to specialize with your team and what you're trying to do. If you're trying to grind badges, that type of deal. So you can go with this, but again, it's your build. You can make it any way you want. Don't shoot me, don't chop me down. I'm just giving you my opinion, and who am I, right? All right, so then you want to go with your clamps. You got to go with clamps, man. You got to go, where you at? You got to go with your intimidator, all right? Then you got to go with your pickpocket, right? And then for the last one, you can go with your pick dodger or whatever you want to use, but these three right here are very important, right? You want to be able to have these three as a guard at the perimeter. And I feel like this is what separates a lot of you, man. A lot of your guys are putting so many badges on your slashing badges. And then you come out here and have one defensive badge. I don't want you on my squad. I need somebody that can play defense, man. This right here is what's going to set you apart. Being able to stay in front of your defender, being able to damn near try to, you know, lower their shooting percent chances of getting that shot to go through the basket. Pickpocket, being able to get some clutch steals. I mean, when you're literally playing against comp, be honest with you, man, everybody knows it's one or two possessions that change the game. It's very rarely that the teams miss shots. It's very rarely that teams make mistakes. So you want to be on that side that is pushing the envelope, that is putting the pressure on to where you can get those steals. If you don't have pickpocket, intimidator, and clamps, right? How are you going to plan on stopping them? You know what I mean? It's very difficult. Right? And I would say this is that most of the time, you know, you have a lockdown. That's a typical lineup, a play shot, some type of lockdown, and then some type of big, right? The lockdown might be on the ball, but at the same time, you might not. It's just about how you play. But for me, my preference is always to have a point guard that has some defensive badges to where they can be able to hold their own, right? So here you have it. This is my playmaking shot creator, all right? Everybody has an opinion, like I said. This is just what I feel will be great. You can change these badges any way you want it. to put it in any type of style you want it to play, to to be your play style, right? Your play style should emulate your badges, right? Put the badges for the way you play, right? But other than that, guys, this is my Playmaking Shot Creator, right? If you enjoyed this video, you know what you need to do. Please drop a like. Please sub up. We're pushing 3K. This is a crazy opportunity. I never thought I would do this I never thought I'd be here in this position when I first started, making my first ball hawk build. It's crazy how things have happened in the past 6 weeks. I'm greatly appreciative. I appreciate all my nephews and nieces. Y'all know who y'all are, man. Y'all representing this Uncle Demi, grind, and I appreciate every single one of y'all. You know what's about to happen next, man. That volume 4 is going to hit right back after this video, so go ahead and click that next video, because volume 4 is dropping today too. I will be back again tomorrow with volume 5, man. I'll be back really soon. I'm out.
If he call for a low, we gon' give it to him. Take the stop off the top of no transformer. Remember ducking and dodging on every corner. Doing flip with a beat like a mighty morpher. Told myself to get rich and go help.